Hello, welcome to this video for parts of Oceania. So there's this system happening now, parts of Vanuatu and Fiji. We have some showers and storms nearby. So let's see, especially Vanuatu, some more storms there. And near Fiji we have some showers. And let's see, this continues tomorrow on Tuesday the 15th shows more storms near Vanuatu, especially on Wednesday. This is Wednesday, shows a low pressure area there and shows a lot of heavy storms crossing Vanuatu on Wednesday the 15th, especially later in the afternoon and evening. And then this keeps going, forms the line of storms on Thursday, probably crosses Fiji on Thursday. So be aware Thursday the 17th, parts of Fiji. And then let's see that any kind of goes away, might affect like Tonga or some areas. More storms, where like Friday the 18th shows more showers and storms near like Tonga and some areas, and even Fiji still and Samoa. Then that big low pressure system dives south there and shows even a storm or two, a shower near the Cook Islands on like Sunday the 20th, and this keeps going there. But like by Monday the 21st, it does show maybe a storm or two, like the Cook Islands there to watch, and yeah, we'll keep watching those areas. But the rain accumulation here for like Vanuatu shows that heavy rain there. Some areas close to like some 50 millimeters, some like 74 millimeters in parts of Vanuatu, and some of the storms might be a little bit more intense. So be aware, Vanuatu, as those storms pass by, shows in the ocean there a lot, and in Fiji, some like 54 millimeters in Fiji, but it might come in the form of thunderstorms too. So be aware. Some smaller islands there might get 75 to 80 millimeters, and be aware in Tonga here show like so like 40 millimeters, so like 20 millimeters, especially like southern Tonga. There's this island here show like some 139 millimeters in southernmost Tonga there. So be careful there throughout this week, especially later this week. Shows in Tuvalu further north some 68 millimeters in some areas, near Samoa some like 25 millimeters, depending on the island. Shows some other areas there, so like 42 millimeters further north, some storms as well in those lost islands here. And actually in Tuvalu shows a little bit less, like some 19 millimeters, and Tokelau so like 14 millimeters. Kiribati that doesn't show much, show like some 3-4 millimeters, some showers, but it shows heavier in those islands here like Taulaga and some islands there, so be aware. And then let's see, French Polynesia shows some rain more, but doesn't show anything that crazy. Show like some more showers and storms. Maybe some more storms there near southern French Polynesia, some 67 millimeters, some 41 millimeters. So be aware in southern, southeastern French Polynesia. Papeete shows some showers there and some other areas, but like southwestern French Polynesia might be more. And some small islands in the middle of the ocean, some 20-30 millimeters. So yeah, be aware. But you can clearly see where this system might be going like from Vanuatu to Tonga there. And then later on, until the 23rd, right, shows this approach like the Cook Islands, and some heavy rain there too, like 94 millimeters until the 23rd. So be aware in those areas. But for now, this isn't anything tropical. It's just a rainmaker. So let's see. The GFS has in Vanuatu some 100 millimeters. This actually like, because the European had most in the ocean there. the GFS has some islands there, like 100 millimeters in Pulgor and some southeastern islands of Vanuatu there. Like La Soa shows some 115 millimeters, so be careful on those islands. Some more storms northern Vanuatu. Shows in Fiji, some more like some 41 millimeters. And Tonga show like southern Tonga some 45 millimeters, 15 millimeters. A little bit more in Samoa, like some 26 millimeters, but nothing crazy. And those lost islands further north, some 58 millimeters. Only some showers in Kiribati, but like the Marshall Islands, more tropical areas, like some 65 or more millimeters. And the GFS is also some French Polynesia, some more rain there, some storms, but nothing crazy, just like 30, 40 millimeters. And like the rain map from the GFS shows that rain now in Vanuatu there in Fiji, shows a line of storms near Fiji on today, on Tuesday, because yeah. And then this keeps going like Wednesday the 16th, heavy rain southern Vanuatu, so be aware there. This keeps going like near Fiji, but the GFS doesn't have like so much over Fiji like the European. Then it goes like southern Tonga, might have some heavy rain, some islands there, some showers in Samoa meanwhile, and this keeps going south there. Maybe it dissipates, so be aware. And the rain in French Polynesia, it's like still happening now, and you just go away later, but still some rain there, so be aware. There's the icon too, shows like that rain near Vanuatu, those storms, some storms the Solomon Islands too, but let's see, Wednesday shows that heavy rain near southern Vanuatu, some showers in New Caledonia. This keeps going. Thursday it shows some storms crossing Fiji and Tonga on Thursday the 17th, so be aware there. And then this keeps going, like here shows all the way like until Sunday, some rain near like Tonga or the Cook Islands. And let's see, the rain accumulation, the icon, until like late Saturday, it has some more in Vanuatu, so like 86 millimeters in some islands, so be aware. It has in Fiji some storms passing by, some like showers, and it has like near southern Tonga some 99 millimeters, so be aware. Off Tonga more than 70 millimeters. Be aware in Samoa a little bit of rain in some areas there, so be aware. French Polynesia is also showing the rain now there, so be aware. And yeah, so be careful with this system. And like there's the excess too. The excess is a little bit further north, some heavy rain to central Vanuatu as well. And then it passes just south of Fiji, some heavy rain in parts of Fiji too, like some 119 millimeters, and it has more in Tonga and some areas, so be aware in those areas there. And like let's see, wait, sorry, here, and let's see the European good. So in Australia we also have some bigger systems. Today's are like Tuesday the 15th in the morning, so let's see, it shows some storms near New South Wales and Victoria, and some in South Australia too, showing those storms there throughout today, especially in the afternoon and evening. Some storms New South Wales. This keeps going, and we start getting a small system in southwestern Australia, a cold front there like Wednesday the 16th, more rain southwestern Australia. The cold front shows some thunderstorms too. On Thursday show this belt of thunderstorms all the way from like northern Australia to southern Australia, so better watch for some thunderstorms there. And like this keeps going, turns into like an extratropical cyclone, brings more rain to like New South Wales, Victoria, some thunderstorms as well, in parts of Victoria, South Australia, and New South Wales. And then Friday, the 16th, shows some heavy rain in Victoria, potentially some bigger storms there, because now it's like spring. Those storms might be a little bit more severe, so be aware. And then Tasmania shows heavy rain, mainly heavy rain there, on like Friday the 18th in the morning and early afternoon. And then this keeps going, more storms for Friday afternoon in New South Wales and Queensland, even the Northern Territory, some storms. Then into Saturday, shows some showers in Tasmania, but nothing crazy. And this leaves by Sunday. And then this might make its way to New Zealand by like Sunday the 20th and Monday, and bring some heavy rain there, like on Monday the 21st, especially like Sunday, early on Monday, some heavy snow in the mountains or some heavy rain. Southern New Zealand, even some rain northern New Zealand, Monday the 21st to the 22nd, and it keeps more rain northern New Zealand until Wednesday the 23rd. So be aware. And before that, today is like Tuesday the 15th, so it shows that cyclone near New Zealand speeding the water there. Some rain northern New Zealand today, shows some snow showers in southern New Zealand, like Tuesday morning in some areas, and then quiets down a little bit. And there'll be like a small cyclone in New Zealand on Friday, some rain nearby, but nothing crazy. The big stuff is like this guy from Australia later. So let's see here. There's the GFS as well. Let's see if it agrees. So there's the storms in southern Queensland, New South Wales today, Tuesday, and it shows like some more storms in New South Wales this afternoon, and some areas, and shows the system approaching Western Australia Wednesday there. Shows some rain there, some heavy rain spots in Western Australia for like Wednesday and Thursday. This keeps going for like Thursday there in New South Wales with Victoria, some heavy rain there, some storms, and it brings like Friday the 18th, some heavy rain in Tasmania, especially New South Wales showing some heavy rain as well. So be aware, and the GFS kind of takes this towards New Zealand too, but a little bit weaker than the European. And there's still like some days for this, so this forecast might still change. There's the icon, shows those storms today in New South Wales, and let's see, Victoria, some storms through Wednesday. The system southwestern Australia, beware of the storms there Wednesday. This goes may affect South Australia on Thursday and Wednesday in some areas. And like Thursday to Friday, some heavy rain in Victoria. The icon has like really heavy rain and a lot of thunderstorms there. And like Friday the 18th shows some more storms in New South Wales and Tasmania, and still some heavy rain. And then this goes towards New Zealand potentially, but very weak too. Like there's one piece there, another piece north. So only the Europeans bringing this strong into New Zealand. So let's see. There's the rain accumulation until Saturday from the icon. It has in southwestern Australia some there, some 55 millimeters in some spots. There's not much around those areas, but be aware the heavy rain shows some other areas some 19 millimeters around Perth, some 9 millimeters, some more rain in those areas, and shows like more rain Victoria later this week, 79 millimeters, many areas like some 59 millimeters, and further north to like near New South Wales, Victoria, some 80 millimeters in southern New South Wales, some 78 millimeters. So be aware in those areas later this week. And there are the storms today. There are New South Wales, some accumulations. So be aware. There's like the European as well. Shows a lot in Tasmania. Some like 73 millimeters, some 68 millimeters. So be aware when this comes there. And show like some 62 millimeters in Victoria, so like some 53 millimeters in New South Wales. So be aware, this is until next Saturday. Show some rain in southwestern Australia when this cold front comes. Some isolated storms in the north. There's some like afternoon thunderstorms, some showers, and yeah, southern Queensland might get some rain too, a storm or two. Now the GFS is also showing there. Southwestern Australia, some storms in the north, and especially like New South Wales and Victoria. So like some 67 millimeters, 67, 57. So be aware of that rain. Later into New Zealand, it doesn't have anything crazy. The European has like parts of New Zealand next weekend, so like some 25, 125 millimeters, 132. So the European has way more northern New Zealand some as well. But the icon's kind of weak too, but the icon doesn't go that far out. So this would arrive in the next Monday, the 21st. It doesn't go that far. So yeah, be aware. There's the excess. I don't know if it goes out that far. Goes out until like Monday too, and the excess really crazy. Show like northern New Zealand some 200 millimeters next Sunday and Monday. So like 150 millimeters. So go watch for this. It also shows more New South Wales, some in Victoria, some 99 millimeters. Tasmania, some widespread rainfall when this comes. It has more storms in like parts of northern Australia too, and southwestern Australia, like this belt of rain for central Australia when this comes. So let's see. The excess has those storms near New South Wales and South Australia. Today, Tuesday, has the system to like Western Australia, some rainstorms there. It goes, it has one system in New Zealand before on Friday, some heavier rain there. It's the only model showing some heavy rain there on Friday. And it has this big system around southeastern Australia Friday as well, some stronger storms there. Then it has a kind of going towards New Zealand as well. So be aware, those areas. Stay up with the forecast and everything. So the wind, this is now like early Tuesday. It shows, let's see, the European shows some wind, stronger wind near northern New Zealand, and like because that's cyclone in the ocean, this keeps going. So occasionally gusty wind or two in the ocean there in some islands. There's that cyclone in the Tasmanian Sea going towards New Zealand, but it quickly dissipates. By Saturday, we have that cold front coming towards New Zealand. The European has some strong winds in southwestern New Zealand by Sunday when this comes. Stronger winds there. And then keeps going by Monday, the 21st. Has some very strong winds in the mountains there. All of the mountains has very strong winds. And like, let's see, this keeps going. Some more strong winds. Some areas like near Tuesday, the 22nd. So be aware those areas. In Australia, we have some 50 km per gust in Central Australia today. It's like 57, so a little bit gusty winds. Some spots, like some specific spots, 63. And then those storms might have some strong winds too. Then this cold front comes to Western Australia. The European model is really banging up those winds there, showing really strong winds like 99 km per gusts on Wednesday throughout Western Australia. It is only the wind gusts, but it does show very stronger out there in the desert. Some areas, some 79 km per gusts. So it's really kicking those winds. The GFS has some strong winds there too, but not as strong. It has some 78 km per gust there. So let's see, the icons showing like a lot of strong winds for like Western Australia Wednesday afternoon as well. And like the excess is really kind of crazier too, close to 100 km per gust in Western Australia there on Wednesday afternoon, because this time here is European time, so this is already like evening afternoon there. So be aware if you are like in those areas of Western Australia Wednesday, late on Wednesday, there'll be some very strong gusts there. So this, most of the models are indicating. The forecast might still change, but most of the models are indicating that. And later in the evening, the European still kicks up those winds more, some very strong winds there. And then this system traversed like the southern northern territory and like the northern South Australia. Some strong winds in many areas. This keeps going like Thursday into Friday. Shows some strong winds in southern South Australia there. And then like Thursday night or almost like into the middle of the night on Friday, some 84 kilometer per gusts in some areas there. And then even Victoria before this arrives show like some 82 kilometer per gust. And then this is almost there, shows more strong winds into like New South Wales, Victoria next Friday, so like 90 and 80 kilometer per gusts, parts of southern Victoria there, some strong winds, so even New South Wales, all the way into southern Queensland, some 70 kilometer per gusts next Friday, so be careful, especially in the mountain areas there, might be very strong. And then this keeps going near Tasmania, some strong winds Friday and Saturday as well. And still in New South Wales, Victoria, some strong winds on Saturday. And then this leaves the coast there. So we might have some other systems to Western Australia next Saturday. Shows like some gusty winds Western Australia again next Saturday. And once again in some other areas. So be aware. We'll keep monitoring this. And let's see, in terms of like snowfall, it doesn't show anything crazy anymore, but let's see next 5 days. So doesn't show anything in Australia by the European model. New Zealand shows a tiny hint of snow there, some 2 centimeters in some areas. There's like the GFS doesn't show anything in Australia, but it shows more in New Zealand. The excess shows a tiny hint in New Zealand, and the icon nothing. So yeah, just a tiny hint in New Zealand there. And the temperatures, they are still a little bit cold in southern Australia there, in Tasmania, some 7 degrees at night, some 3 degrees in Tasmania. So yeah, be aware. And then this keeps going, some 12 degrees there, 13 degrees, 15 degrees. And like in the early morning, some 4 degrees in Tasmania, Canberra, some 8 degrees there. Like it warms up to like some 21 degrees in the afternoon, but nothing that crazy. So, and depends on the day, sure. It might be colder or warmer. Like this, like Saturday to next Sunday, some more chillier temperatures in the night, southwestern Australia and southern Australia. But northern Australia, it's really intense. It shows like some in the middle of the day, so like some 38 degrees, 43 in some areas. So there's like 43 degrees Celsius in some areas. So very hot, 41, 39. So 40 degrees. Even this like northern South Australia showing more than 40 degrees. So be careful with the heat. It cools down at night a little bit, but once again, Wednesday, the next day, show like 43 degrees in South Australia, 43, 42, 40 degrees. So very intense heat. Please stay cool there. 40 degrees, some 40 degrees there. Even the Western Australia, some 40, 41 degrees. But there's like this heat bubble of 43 degrees in parts of southern Northern Territory. In South Australia, it warms, cools down at night a little bit. We'll have the cold front starting Wednesday, southwestern Australia. But then, like Thursday, before the cold front arrives, we really show like that heat really intense. So 43 degrees, 42 degrees in South Australia, and then it comes. The cold front kind of passes there, and the heat gets pushed north to like Queensland and some areas. It goes down a little bit, but still some 40 degrees in parts of Western Australia to next weekend. But generally cools down a little bit. So yeah, be aware in those areas. Stay cool. And in New Zealand, it's still very cold in parts of the mountains. Some 0 degrees, -1, -4 degrees in some areas. So still cold in the mountains there. Like this is Tuesday, night show like some -6 in the mountains, -3, only some 5 degrees in Christchurch, some 3 degrees in the coast, so still cold there. It's like still very cold, so -7. Northern Islands, so like -1, so be aware. It warms up in the afternoon a little bit, but it goes negative again at night in those areas. So be aware, and depends on the day too. Some days like Saturday into Sunday shows have very few negative temperatures, like almost nothing. But after that system on Monday, might be cold again there. So be aware in those areas, and yeah, this mainly it. So let's just see some like waves. They might be a little bit bigger because of the system Vanuatu and Fiji, the cold front, so slightly bigger waves near Vanuatu and Fiji, especially southern Fiji, so some 3 meter waves. There's some areas on Thursday, and then this goes towards Tonga, shows like 3.5 meter waves. So be aware of those systems there, and there might be some a little bit gusty winds too, like near Vanuatu and Fiji, some gusty winds because of that front there, especially southern Tonga, showing like some 79 km/h gusts. So be aware in those areas. And this mainly it, so be careful in the islands there, that rain, the systems in Australia